The online world is vastly developing at the speed of light, and brands nowadays are always looking for creators to work with. Whether you want to be in front of the camera or behind the camera, there is a space for you in this crazy world that we call content creation. In this video, I'm going to tell you step by step on how to become a creator. Not an influencer, not a UGC creator, not a brand executive. I'm going to be telling you each step you should take before you start your content creation journey. And hopefully this helps. Hey guys, my name is Enquires. I'm 20 years old from London. I'm a full-time content creator and a mum to my daughter, Amara. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to my channel if you are new. For today's video, if you have clicked on this video, you want to know how to become a content creator in 2022. I'm not going to sit here and sell you guys a course. I'm not going to sit here and redirect you guys to my ebook. Ever since my last video, which if you guys haven't seen, I spoke about the industry of influencing basically dying, to be morbid. So if you guys are coming from my previous video, I spoke about how the influence industry is basically dying and how there is a need for more creators than ever. Everyone is shifting from the idea of wanting to become a big influencer like Addison Rae and, you know, Charli D'Amelio, being the next Molly May, to being a content creator and having actual value, not just working with fast fashion brands and beauty brands and all these different brands, but having an actual purpose and wanting to build a community and or work with brands, whatever side you want to be on. I think it's happened within the last couple of years where content creation and being an influencer and working for yourself has risen so much. I don't have stats for you guys, I really should, but the world of stepping out from a 9-to-5 to working for yourself has increased massively. Nowadays, our generation, we don't like to work for people. And if you have a 9-to-5, if you have a job, then keep it. If it works for you, it works for you. This video is for people, for those of you who's wanting to take your content creation journey to the next level, for those of you who wants to quit your 9-to-5, or after uni, you want to start your own business, or you want to open your own industry, like you want to be a content creator, you want to work for brands. This video is for those of you who you don't know where to start, and I'm going to give you guys a step-by-step guide on how I started and how I'm teaching other people, not by a course, how I'm just giving people advice on a daily from questions that I receive and answering them for you guys, because I'm not going to be here trying to make money off of you guys' questions. No shade to people that do that, but it's just not for me. And stay tuned to the end of this video for a little Q&A portion. I asked you guys on my Instagram, which if you're not following me on, it will be right here as at imjessiara, just like everything else. I asked you guys on my Instagram if you guys had any content creation questions, so I'm going to be answering those at the end of this video. Lovely. Anyway, let's get started. So the first step to your content creation journey, to your creator journey, is picking what side you want to be on. Not football fans, not football sides, not political sides. If you want to be a UGC creator, if you want to be a user generated content creator, or if you want to be in front of the camera, there's two sides of being a content creator. You can be behind the camera or you can be in front of the camera. Being in front of the camera is what I do. I'm a content creator. I create content on my own platform. And yes, I do also do user-generated content, meaning I create user-generated content for brands to use on their platforms. I don't have to post it on my own, but I just create the content for them to use on their own platforms, and they can do whatever they want with it. I know a lot of people are concerned about wanting to create content but not wanting their face to be out there. I know there's a lot of people who just don't like to be the forefront of everything. They don't want their face to be out there. They just want to keep it moving. They want to be behind closed doors. And there are several positions that you guys can be in where you can make money and you don't have to show your face. It's like being a hand model, being a foot model, being a neck model. Like there's something for everyone out there. So you just need to pick which side of content creation you want to be on. If you want to be an influencer, if you want to be a content creator and have your own platform and build up your own platform and, you know, have your own niche and put your face out there for brands to see and for brands to work with and to collaborate with, perfect, then do that. Or if you want to be on the other side and not have your face out there, if you just want to create content for brands to use, then that's also great. I'm not going to be referring to any in particular throughout this video. I'm just going to be saying creator and referring to both. So that's what that means before anyone gets confused. So the second step to becoming a creator is picking your niche. In my previous video, I asked you guys if you wanted me to speak about this more, and here I am speaking about it more. Every single video you will see and that you will watch regarding this topic will say, pick a niche, have your own niche, have one niche, stick to one niche or two minimum. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that. I think that is best if you don't have a niche. Having more than one niche, I think having more than one niche, regardless if you're a UGC content creator or for a, you know, regular content creator like myself, having more than one niche will help you in so many ways. It will help you get more jobs, more brands will reach out to you, and you just have more diverse opportunities. If you're just a fashion content creator, then only fashion brands will reach out to you. If you're a fashion, lifestyle and travel content creator, then you have so many different ways and so many different aspects and so many different routes that you can go down, and you can work with so many more brands, because if you're only stuck to one niche, you're only going to go down one direction. And if that works for you, if you want that to be that way, then perfect, do it like that. But in my opinion, especially if you're just starting out in today's day and age in this content creation world, having more than one niche is definitely recommended. For me, I'm a fashion, lifestyle and motherhood, parenthood content creator. I do predominantly fashion content on my Instagram with a little bit of lifestyle reels here and there, but I stick to fashion on my Instagram usually. Then on my TikTok, I tend to do more parenthood, more motherhood, talking about, you know, being a mum to a toddler. And I also do fashion content on my second account. That's one thing. If you don't want to have a million different niches on your one account, then maybe start a second account. That's what I done. I have a second TikTok account, and that's where I post my behind the scenes of being a content creator, vlogs and mini vlogs of my day-to-day life. So if you want to see that, I'll leave it down below and I'll leave it on here if you are interested. So once you pick your niche, you have to also pick your aesthetic. This word, I really hate it. I'm joking. I love the word aesthetic, but it's just been overused, especially on TikTok. Like, everyone's aesthetic and Pinterest aesthetic and this aesthetic, clean girl aesthetic, clean girl look. Like, I'm tired of it. But this is the only context that it will work in, is when you're picking your aesthetic and picking your branding, essentially. I remember I spoke about this in a different video. I don't remember what it was called, but if you're interested, I'll leave it in the iCards above. Your brand aesthetic and your niche go hand in hand. Brands need you to be recognizable. You need to be recognizable to brands. For example, if you're a lifestyle and fashion content creator, you need to make sure that your Instagram feed, for example, matches and correlates and all just is cohesive and looks clean and it makes sense to your brand. You are the only person that can establish your brand. That's why I like giving advice to new content creators who are just starting out. For example, if you want to start an account today, you can do it. And the way you build your content and the way you build your Instagram platform, that's how you build your aesthetic. So if you are a lifestyle and fashion content creator, maybe match your outfits to your feed. So if you are doing minimalism and if you only do simple and modest outfits, then make sure you stick to the same colors. Wear the same colors, the same as your highlights. Use your Instagram highlights and use the same colors in your outfits. For example, if you only stick to black, white and nude, use those colors throughout your whole Instagram feed, including your highlights. And this is for UGC creators. If you are creating content for brands, make sure that you have some sort of detectable, recognizable logo about you. It doesn't have to be a brand logo like Nike Tick or, you know, Misguided or whatever. It doesn't have to be a recognizable logo. It just has to be something that's recognizable to your brand. It can be a font, it can be a symbol, it can be a shape, it can be your initials, it can be your name, it can be a symbol, it can literally be anything. As long as it's personalized to you and to your brand, that's all that matters, because you don't want to just make a video and put the video out there and then it will get lost in the sea of other content creators. No one will know who you are without your brand and without your aesthetics. So aesthetic doesn't just mean the fonts you use or the colors you use. It can also mean the way you edit, the way you speak, the way you communicate with your audience. With me, for example, I have started, especially on my TikTok, whenever I do a talking TikTok, when I'm talking about motherhood or parenthood or what happened today, I will always do 2 or 3 sentences introducing the video with the topic. If you're gonna sit here and tell me my child doesn't understand me, they don't understand a word I say, they don't listen to me, it just goes in through one ear out the other, you're lying. Look what demonic show is behind me. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is enquires. I'm 20 years old, I'm a content creator and a full-time mum. Something like that, just to introduce the video. When you say those keywords at the start of the video, it will not only detect to the platform you're using, for example, TikTok, it will bring those keywords to your target audience and it will bring the right people to watch your videos. Like I said, your aesthetic doesn't have to just be fonts and colors and symbols and logos. It can also be the way you edit your videos. Do you edit fast-paced videos? Do you have lots of cuts and zooms and crisscrosses and graphics? Or do you keep it really simple but have subtle sound effects in the background? Do you differentiate yourself with the music cues? Do you create your own music? Aaliyah's Face, Daniel Simmons, Emma Chamberlain, my favorite people. absolute favorite people. 3 very different creators from all very different places. Aaliyah is from Atlanta, I believe. I will leave overlays and some edits just to show you guys who they are if you don't know. Daniel Simmons is a New Zealand, moved to London male fashion content creator, but his videos are so just really clean. I watch his videos all the time. I've been watching him for years now, and I get so much inspiration from just his videos and the way they're edited and the clean aesthetic of it and the way he just puts them together. And his Instagram feed is amazing. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll leave him and all the people I mentioned below. And Emma Chamberlain, we all know who she is. The way she used to edit her vlogs, because she's not on YouTube anymore at the moment. I think she's taking a break. I took so much inspiration from Emma's recent vlogs. She used to like play the drums and overlay her playing the drums to a clip of her at the grocery store, which I thought was amazing. It's just some little things like that really make you differentiate yourself from the next content creator out there. You don't want to just blend in with everybody else, especially nowadays. Everyone's doing it. You need to stand out one way or another. Let's talk about setting up your socials. Setting up your social media will make or break you as a creator. I cannot tell you guys the amount of people, I don't even want to sound like I'm shading anyone, because I'm not. It's just whenever I stumble across someone's page and they call themselves a content creator or an influencer and their bio has their height and the breed of their dog, I'm confused. Not just me, a lot of people are confused. Brands are confused because, I'm sorry, don't you want to be contacted? Don't you want to work with brands? There's one thing from a person who's just using Instagram to use Instagram. Like, I remember before I was a creator on Instagram, before I took Instagram seriously, as what people say nowadays, I didn't care. My profile picture was random. My bio was like coffee addict or something like that. If you want brands to reach out to you, and if you want brands to notice you, if you want other creators to notice you, you need to make your platform and your social platforms noticeable. And how you do that, you may ask. How do you do that? It's really actually simple. Have a clean profile picture. Make sure it shows you, not your dog, not a coffee, not the sky, not the grass. That's amazing. That's lovely for your actual feed, maybe, if that's in your, your niche, but not as a profile picture. Your profile picture needs to show you. It needs to have your face, your body, your upper torso. It just needs to have you. The same thing with your bio. If your bio says 5'6" dog lover who likes pasta, how is anyone supposed to reach out to you? How are brands supposed to know who you are? They know who you are, they know what you like, they know how tall you are, but it doesn't make any sense for you as a creator. It doesn't tell them what niche you're in. It doesn't tell them what you like. It doesn't tell them your contact details. Include your contact details in your bio. Include your email. Even if you don't include it in your actual bio, like I have, you can include it in your Instagram details. So like there's a button that says contact. Make sure you include your contact, your phone number, your email, whatever it may be. Just include your email. So like I mentioned previously when talking about your bio, include highlights. Highlights is massive when it comes to helping a brand figure out who you are. Not only brands, but just helping people that follow you. They want to see who you are, especially if you are I don't know what to call it, just a creator, a content creator, not a UGC creator, just a regular content creator. People need to get to know you. People need to know who you are. What do you like? What is your life like on a daily basis? I've got hair stuck in my eye and it's really annoying me. So when someone comes to your platform, when someone comes to your Instagram profile, what is the first thing they see? Is the first thing they see a profile picture of a dog? They're going to click off, especially if they want to follow you, especially if they want to see you and to follow you for inspiration. Adding highlight to your Instagram profile it changed my life. I have had highlights as long as it's been a feature. I feel like they are really, really essential in terms of helping someone get to know you, not just a brand, but a follower. If they click on your page and they don't know much about you, you don't really talk much about yourself in your stories, you don't talk much at all, they're going to be able to click on your highlight that you have for the different sections of your life and just get to know you more. And it also helps brands get to know you more. It helps brands see that you're multifaceted, especially if you do have multiple niches like myself. I do fashion, lifestyle and motherhood, and I'm also trying to dabble in interior and home. That's a whole other section. So Instagram highlights is a perfect way to demonstrate the different niches and the different things that you do. So whether you are a content creator, regular content creator, or a UGC content creator, regardless, we're all creators. We all need to manage our time. We all need to manage our day-to-day lives. We need to have everything written down. I remember before I started taking what I do seriously, I wouldn't do anything. I was going to really make an excuse for myself. I didn't do anything. Whenever I would get an email every now and again, I remember the times when I barely got emails from brands, and at this point I thought brands only were meant to reach out to me. I didn't know I had to send emails as well. I thought they were just going to come pouring in, which is not the case. So that's just a little tip. When I did get the odd email here and there, did I write down anything? I didn't write down what the content I needed to do was. I didn't write down when it was due. I didn't write down the details. I didn't write down how much they were going to pay me. I didn't write down if I needed to write them an invoice. I didn't write down any of that. So when it came to actually creating the content, I would keep referring to the email. I would just keep going back on my emails and reading the emails and highlighting the main information of the content I had to produce for this brand. Why? Don't make it hard on yourself as a content creator. Make your life easy and organize your life. There is honestly nothing worse than having multiple clients with upcoming work due in the same week, in the same month, and not writing down what the brand is. Who are they? How are you supposed to know what content you're supposed to create if you don't even know who the brand is? From one creator to another. Get Notion. This is not an ad, this is not sponsored, but Notion, if you do want to sponsor me, then my email is right here. But honestly, you guys, organize your life. Notion, I've literally got a Notion document right here in front of me on my laptop with all of my notes for this video, because like I said, as a creator, you need to be organized. It's not only helpful for you, but it's professional. You can write down, like I will screen record mine and I will insert it in here. I've got one for my daily life, things that I have to do every single day. I have a to-do list. I've got a task list. I've got a content creation page where I write down all the emails of brands that I want to work with. I've got content calendar. I have a content calendar. I will show you guys mine. I'll blur out as much as I can, but I have a content calendar because I need a content calendar. I've got a lot of brands to work with. I've got different content I've got to do both for my platform and as a UGC creator. I have to organize my life. So I have the date of when they contacted me. I've got the date of when it's scheduled to go up. I've got the brand name. I've got the platform. I've got the payment. And then I've got details and the status. The status will say either it is complete, the payment is in progress, it is in progress. So that means I'm creating the content currently, whether it's cancelled or if it's completed and done. Then I've got one for my business, I've got one for my podcast, I've got one for my blog, I've got a holiday prep one, I've got a moving one. Moral of the story is to get a Notion. I could literally go on about this forever. Let me find my page again. Okay, we're getting towards the end now, and this next step, oh my god, my hair, what's going on? Okay, we're getting towards the end now. I hope you guys have a drink. I hope you guys have a snack. Finding the right circle. What do I mean by this? I don't mean finding the right circle of besties, finding the right circle of friends, finding the right circle of other creators who you can support and who can support you is essential. What I mean by this is following people that truly inspire you, following people who their content benefits you in one way or another. You have to be following people that have a purpose, following people who give you something to benefit from their platform, if that makes sense. Now, I must preface, this is just for creators. This is just for people who do social media as a job. This is not for people who just go on Instagram to go on Instagram for inspo, for outfits, to like their mom's picture or to like their grandma's picture. Like, this is not for those type of people. Following people as a creator, not just for a follow back, is so important, because there was a point, and it's still going on, where randomly at like random times throughout the day, like it mostly happened at nighttime when I would be in bed or when I would be winding down, doing skincare, cleaning up, cleaning my living room, cleaning my kitchen when my daughter's in bed. See my notifications on my phone just going, and I'm like, what's going on? Thought I blow up. I was like, did I blow up? What's going on? No. Someone will go on my Instagram page. They will most likely find me from someone mutual that we both follow, or from the explore page. They will like my most recent pictures, comment on a couple of them, like a reel, comment on a couple of reels, and not follow me. Not follow me at all. I really hate when that happens. I don't like when people will stumble across your platform because you're in the same bubble. So for example, this person that did this to me, we were both we are both fashion content creators. We both do outfit pictures and all of that. And we both follow the same people. I followed her. Has she followed me till this day? No. Did I unfollow her because of that? No. I'm still following her because I like her content and her content's nice and I want to support her. So don't be that person that just spams someone and doesn't give them a follow just so you can get a follow back. You can't do that, because A, people will see right through you. B, you're going to get a bad reputation, especially in this industry. You do not want to have a bad reputation in this industry, especially in the fashion industry. You don't want to do it. You do not want to do it. Do not risk it. So following on from that, my last point is, when you do find your group, it doesn't even have to be a group, your person or just mutual people that you follow, eventually you will have a group of people who are in the same industry as you, who do what you do. And it's so essential, because from that you can help each other out. You can do content days with other creators. Brilliant. Love it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I have one friend, Holly. I love you, Holly. If you're watching this, I will leave her Instagram and stuff on the screen because she's amazing. She has been literally, if not the only other creator, the only other influencer in my industry who helps me shoot content. Because guys, if you don't already follow me, if you're not aware of who I am, I've got a toddler. Everywhere she goes, I go. Everywhere I go, she goes. So unfortunately, that does make it really, really hard for me to shoot content, especially when I have things due. When I have to take a picture for a brand and it's due the next day, I would have to shoot at home. And I really, really hate shooting at home. I love it because I can be creative sometimes, but when I have a vision for the photo I want to take and for the aesthetic of it and for the location, and it doesn't work out for me because I have a whole pram that I have to carry on the train and I have to go upstairs and no one helps me, like, it's so stressful. And for you it may be the same, for you it may be completely different, but my point is having someone else there who gets it, having someone there who's also a content creator, who also can take your pictures, who knows how to take pictures, who knows the angles, and who knows that you don't just take one picture to get the picture, you take multiple pictures, is amazing. Because I remember when I had like family taking my pictures, even sometimes my boyfriend, love you, but even sometimes him taking my pictures, they would take like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're standing there like, thanks. When in reality, when you go home and you only have 2 good pictures, not even, you have 1 decent picture, not even good, decent picture, and you're just sat there, your eyes are watering because you're like, I wish I asked for more pictures. Also with that, if you're not confident enough to send someone a DM and ask them to hang out, to ask them to have a content day, do it yourself. Do it yourself. As a content creator, you have to do things yourself sometimes. Yes, it is lovely once you're Molly May, once you're Patricia Bright, to have a team of people taking your pictures, following you everywhere to do your hair and makeup, to take your pictures. It's not like that for everyone. For me, especially, guys, there's days I wish, I need to record this one day. There's days where I'm desperate to take a picture, when I haven't taken a picture in over a week and my engagements go down, I would have to go to my road, bring my tripod, bring my child, bring the pram, bring snacks, put my tripod in the road, put the child next to me and pose. And yes, I look crazy, but guess what? It's my job. Guess what? I have to do it. I've gotten to a point where I no longer care. And when you get to a point when you no longer care, you're invincible. So do not be afraid to take pictures yourself. Do not be afraid to shoot content by yourself in public, in the streets, at home, in a hotel, in a cafe. Like, don't be afraid to speak to the camera. My neighbors can hear me right now. Do I care? No, because guess what? This is my job. Okay, that is all my tips. Now on to the Q&A portion. Can I start on my phone? Yes. Guess what? I'm filming this video on my phone. I film all my videos on my phone, and I have done for years. Since I've had YouTube, since I started, I've been filming on my phone. Yes, I have a camera, but the camera is made for photography, not for video. Yes, I want to get a vlogging camera, but I also don't, because I like editing on my phone. I like filming on my phone. It takes up a lot of storage, it does, but you can do it on your phone. You do not need the fanciest camera gear. You do not need the fanciest ring light. I'm using natural light. The only fancy thing I have is my mic to improve my sound quality. Other than that, there's nothing fancy about this video. So yes, you can start on your phone. You can start with any phone. You just need to make sure that your camera, your phone has good quality, change the settings, play around with it, and you can do it. You can honestly do it. You don't need £1,000 worth of equipment to start YouTube or to take pictures. What are the best photo and video editing apps? I have used VLLO, I'll leave it on the screen, for years. I've literally been using it for years now. So I definitely recommend this app because I use it to edit all my videos. I use it to edit YouTube videos, TikTok videos, Reels. I literally use it to edit every single video that I post on the internet, and it's amazing and it's really simple to use. I know there's another one called CapCut, if I'm not wrong. I've seen a lot of people use it on TikTok to make those fancy TikToks. It's not for me. I have never used it personally, so I can't say anything about it. I've heard good things. So if you want to try both, and you pick which is best for you. But for me, I've been using VLLO for years and I don't think I'm going to change because I love it. Eventually I'm going to get a vlogging camera. I'm going to get Final Cut on my laptop. I just don't want to do it right now because I'm so comfortable. Okay, so my go-to photo editing app, write this down, open your notes page right now. Okay, I'm gonna spill the tea. I've got my laptop right here, so I'm just gonna read out to you guys. Facetune, not for editing my face, not for slimming my waist, not to get BBL look, for whitening my backgrounds, for whitening my pictures, to make my pictures look crisp and clean. I also use Facetune to sharpen my pictures. You can go over your outfits, for example, if you have detail like your necklace or like your hair that you want to pop, like your outfit, if you want to sharpen your picture. This is also how you improve your quality of the picture on Instagram. This is just a big tip. Go to Facetune, get the details tool, just go over your whole body. Lightroom to edit the actual photo. Lightroom is amazing. I go on Lightroom to edit the actual photo, as in to change the brightness, the contrast, the shadows, the highlights, the saturation, the vibrance. Snapseed, I love Snapseed, and so many people have gotten to know Snapseed. I've had it for years. Again, Snapseed is amazing. You can actually edit your pictures on Snapseed like Lightroom. If Lightroom is too fancy for you, you can use Snapseed. You can edit a picture normally on there, but what I use Snapseed for, I will show you guys some pictures before and after on the screen. I alter my height. You can alter the perspective of the photo. You can make yourself look taller, you can make yourself look shorter, you can make the background expand, which is what I use. I will show you guys an example on the screen. You can expand the background, especially if you're taking a mirror picture, for example. If you zoom in, and especially it works if your background is plain, and if it's a plain background, it will work. It will just blow out the picture. It will make it look so much bigger and so much more professional. I love it. I'll show you guys examples. And then finally, I use Canva to edit my thumbnails on YouTube. I use Canva for a lot of things. I use Canva to create my Instagram reel cover photos when I add text on top sometimes. I also use it for my YouTube thumbnails. It's just really simple. It's really easy. How do you balance being a content creator and living a normal life? I don't. I feel like I'm going to speak about this a lot because it's just a part of my identity, but I'm a parent. I'm 20. I am a content creator. I have multiple facets about myself that I love and that I enjoy, but ever since becoming a mum, guess what? My identity is mum. My identity is parent. My identity is Amara's mother, not just Ciara Marriott's, but Amara's mum. That's how I'm seen these days, and that's completely fine. A couple of months ago, I hated it. I didn't like my identity being stripped from me. Not that I don't love my daughter, I do. I just didn't like the idea of being known as just a mum when I'm like, guys, I do so many things. So I don't balance being a parent and being an individual with being a content creator. I make sure those aspects of my life mesh well together because, like I said, I find inspiration in everything I do these days. And whilst being a parent is so demanding and it's so mentally, physically, emotionally draining, I love it and it's amazing, and I'm so thankful that I get to choose my schedule. I get to stay at home with my daughter and play with her and teach her things and give her lots of kisses and cuddles. I don't balance it. I just make sure that I know when to switch off. When you know how to switch off, and making sure to switch off in general so you don't drain yourself and so you don't, get lost within your work. It's so important because if you do get lost within your work, then you can't be the best version of yourself for your child or for your family or for your partner or for yourself. You're just going to be the creator. You need to also be an individual. You need to look after yourself as well because you come first. Without you, there is no content. 45 minutes I've been talking. 45 minutes. Let's see how long this video is. Oh my god. I really hope you guys like this video. Please give this video a thumbs up for me because my voice is gone. My voice is actually going. Oh my god, but that is the video, you guys. I really hope it has helped someone out there in their creation journey. I hope that you take away something from this video, whether it is correcting your bio, changing your profile picture, or picking your niche and picking your aesthetic, like whatever it may be. I hope you took something away from it. If you're new, please consider subscribing and check out my recent video, because if you do like this video, you will definitely like the one I made before. That's all. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, you guys, at imjessiara, and TikTok, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and all of that. I don't know. And don't forget to stay happy, stay safe, stay inspired, and I'll see you guys in another video.